Leo. Hello and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. My name is Betsy and I will be doing your reading for today. So I will be your host. This is just a general reading for my Leos. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is going to be a New Year's spread from Biddy Tarot. Also, feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. And if I'm talking about you, I could be talking about them. So keep that in mind. Also, please like, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel. I feel I am a little bit different than most tarot readers. I read more of life situations. If love comes through, then it comes through. But I really try to focus on life and friendships and even relationships, but not so much, who you're waiting on or who you're waiting for. So let's go ahead and start. I will clarify with my herbal deck. So for the previous year, in summary, we have the storm fields. Now, the storm fields are situations with people that haven't been completed. So ghosting, not talking, fighting, unresolved issues. And if you don't resolve those issues, if you didn't resolve those issues, the divine is coming in and they're gonna shake things up. They're getting ready to tear that down, to really sweep everything away and not under the rug. You know what I mean? Like there could have been a situation that was swept under the rug that wasn't addressed. Could be a lot of situations that weren't addressed, were kind of swept under the rug. This could be from the past, recent past, also present. But this is really just addressing all of the unfinished business that you have been doing in 2019, if that makes sense. All right. Lessons learned from the past year is your actions cause a reaction. And this can be a reaction to people. This can be a reaction from people. So basically saying, in a child, they look to their same sex and they see them as a role model. So what you do here at the top, trickles down to everybody else, feeding off of you, growing off of you. And you've realized that you have a really big impact in somebody's life or people's lives, and what you do actually affects people. And you may not have been very you may not have known that, you may not have realized that. And I think that in 2019 you realized that you hold a lot more power than you thought you did in the past. You control a lot more around you than you thought you did. Now, as for your aspirations for the next month, you're going to be a one-ring circus gal or guy. You are ready to just take on everything, full-fledged, ready to just do it by yourself if you have to. But you're the one that's going to be creating. You're the one that's going to be mastering all of this. And you're not afraid. So maybe being as you understand that your actions cause a reaction from other people or affects other people, you now come into being the leader of your own world. As I brought up role models, you could be role modeling for other people in what you're doing and what you do socially, recreationally, just whatever it is, you know, you're really being a role model for other people. And so you're willing to go full-fledged by yourself because you now have the confidence to go on and move forward with all of the trials, all of the unfinished business that you have. You are going to run into some trouble, I feel, with these past people that you have unfinished business with. Now, as for what empowers you in reaching your aspirations, I think Virgo got this one too, but in a different way, almost like the same sort of wording, but okay. What empowers you in reaching your aspirations? We have the Strength card. So you controlling, like I said, you're in control. You know, it's like you don't mind being the one man band. That's not, you know, you're used to conquering, you're used to nurturing. You could be nurturing people around you. You could also be, you know, for taking the time for yourself, really. You took the time for yourself this year and really focused on yourself this year. Now, as for standing in your way, reaching your aspirations is coming apart. And this is you letting go of relationships because you have a problem with not feeling like you're liked. You have a problem, whether you want to admit it or not, that it feels good to be liked, and it's very cold and very sad to be rejected. I think that you have had a hard time with rejection in the past, and so what's gonna hold you back is the rejection as well. Now, I understand that, you know, as it's asking you now, when I look at this card in the previous summary of the year, maybe you were the tornado. Maybe you were the one that kept trying to bring back old situations, bringing up old fights, bringing up old, just old crap, or somebody was bringing up old stuff. And you know, standing in your way or standing in your way would be somebody not able to let go of the past, shoving it in your face, kind of bringing it up all the time. Oh, you're this, you're that. And so you can't come together. It's different. This relationship is never going to be the same. Or these relationships are never going to be the same. And as much as you tried to bring them back, as much as you tried to figure out what happened, as much as you tried to bring up the past, or the divine brought the past back to you, it was all lessons. And the lessons to be learned was people come in your life for a trial, for lessons. It's not to punish you. It's not to make you feel bad. It's to make you strong. As a soldier, you go through physical, and even like if you're training for something, you know, you go through physical pain, you get stronger, you're sore, you know, and when you go through emotional trials in life, you're sore for days, right? And that's your heart, and it hurts, and that's your head, and it hurts. So don't see, you know, you need to really match the physical with the emotional, because I feel like you have a detachment right now from like how would I explain it? You need the hard facts. You need all the facts. You need the scientific fact. You need to see it with your own eyes. You need to feel it. It needs to be part of you. You know, you don't judge people when they tell you things that you may not agree with or that you think is BS, but then you go through it and you're like, no, this is true. Like, this is really true, you know, but you have to go through it to be able to know that that's true. You know what I mean? So I think that you now need to be able to connect with your inner spirit and trust your instinct, even though it's not there in your face being read like this is what you need to do. You need to take that as a sign of this is what you need to do, because there's a disconnect with your spiritual and your physical. You're not connecting the two, and that's your brain blockage. Maybe go get your chakras aligned and clear your headspace. That would really help you to actually bring out your intuition. Now, as for your relationships, emotions in the coming year, I think that I feel like you spark fires, like little fires. And so here's the storm cloud coming to, it's like this little one sparked a fire on that house, and here comes the rain. Here comes that rain to take out the fire, because here you are making fires. Making little flings, starting stuff, starting little projects that maybe you have to put out. I'm hearing like people want to work on things, but they can't because they have to like put it to the side. They keep starting things and putting it to the side. So that being said, let's clarify with this, your relationships and emotions in the next coming year. Who are we starting little things with? Clarify this spark card. Clarify the spark card. You're going through some healing, or maybe people see you as this attractive, they want to start something with you kind of deal. Like maybe they think that you're a spitfire and they can like come in and tie you down. They can come in and pour the water on your thing. Not on your thing, on your creation, on your advances. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. This is you, Leo. You could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius, and look at that, the sun, as she is over here freaking setting that on fire. So you are totally in your element, and somebody sees you as a star. Somebody sees you as like, oh my God, like this person can put okay, so this is how they see you. Whoever you're dealing with, or whoever you're going to be dealing with, or whoever you dealt with in the past, this person saw you, sees you, is going to see you as somebody that starts a fire, right? They start and you're warming them up and da-da-da. And here you are in your element, just like fire, you know, like, ooh, feeling all smooth and being all like cute and just killing it, right? You got that swag. And then here comes this person. They see you as being like, oh my God, this person is like, I don't know what it is about this person. You could be very popular with people. You could know a lot of people, or somebody that is well known in the community, or this other person could be well known in the community. What is going on with you and this other person? What will go on? you could be celebrating with this person, or you see them when you celebrate, when you go out. This person is somebody to do with nightlife, going out, drinks. You could go out with this person, get drinks. They could be coming at you to ask you to go have drinks. Clarify this. What else? What else is going on between you two? What else is going on between you two? Somebody wants to make an offer, but it's a slow moving offer. It's a stable offer. It's an offer that is sustainable, an offer that is tangible, because if you look at the farm, I mean, a farm can give and give and give and give. It's not like a vehicle that will, you know, if somebody, would you rather have land or would you rather have a car? You know, someone gave you the opportunity, hey, I'll give you an acre, or you can have this 2018 car, you know, or newer car, 2019, 2020 car. And it's just like, you know, this could just provide more for you. You have more opportunity on this. You could build a house on it. You could make money off of it, sell it. You could sell it individually. You could sell it in a couple lots, you know, stuff like that. So this offer is coming in. Who is offering? Who is making this offer? Who is making this offer? So somebody sees you as like, I feel like they feel that going towards you would be like stabbing someone in the back. So they feel like they're stabbing a Cancer in the back. That's interesting. Stabbing a Cancer in the back. Clarify this. Who is this Cancer? Who is this Cancer? Oh, a lover? They could feel like you have somebody else and it's odd. Like you could go back and forth with somebody else. And so they could feel like you're just setting off fires here and there, like little sparks here and there, like little things here and there. And okay, who is this Two of Cups? Somebody that you feel fortunate to have. Maybe they're freaking out about a friend. Okay, so we're going to leave that. If we have time, we'll come back to it. That's interesting. I'm going to do the regular readings here too soon, so that'll be fun and interesting if it picks back up on some of that. I want to go into it, but I don't have time. Let's see. We have career and finances. Details. Make sure that you are paying attention in the work era. Make sure that any sort of career, work, financial paperwork you are looking at. Make sure that whatever this is, whatever paperwork that you're having to fill out in life, in love, in career, with your money, you need to look over the fine print and do not stray away from actually looking over it. Don't take somebody's word for it. You know, go to a lawyer, go and read the fine print. I feel like this may be some legal work, starting a business, maybe even like divorce. This could be even just a job offer. Make sure that if they're saying they're going to pay you so many weeks out of the month, make sure that you're getting paid every 2 weeks rather than every, like, because sometimes we have 3 weeks in a month, and so you'll miss that 1 or 2 weeks. So just make sure that you are clarified on that, and ask for bi-weekly pay. Your health and well-being, we have the compass. So be true to you in health, and be true to yourself in your well-being. Being true to yourself is going to lead to your health and your well-being. No matter who you're around, no matter what you're trying to do, you stay your true north. And that is exactly what that card says in the book. Staying true to your north. With that being said, your spirit and inner fulfillment. Cleaning house. So you like to fix people. You like to fix things. You like to meddle in things that maybe doesn't have anything to do with you because you like to help. Your inner fulfillment is maybe spiritual energy. You know, it could be trying to clear people's energy, cleaning their house, just really, it really butters your muffin. I don't know if I can even say that. That's probably not appropriate. It really tickles your fancy to see people succeed. For my particular audience, I feel that it really like enlightens you to see other people doing well. And so your spiritual growth and inner being, inner fulfillment is actually clearing your own headspace and being able to take the lessons learned to give to other people, which is a little bit of what Virgo had as well, really helping other people to clean up their act and stuff like that. So for what you need to focus on in the year ahead is living in the moment. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about what's going on in other people's lives. You're living in the moment and you're living in the now. Time is going to be frozen for you. Do not feel like you're running out of time. Don't feel like you have to be rushed for anything, because at this moment, your time is being frozen so that you can catch up with everybody else. Because I feel like even into this month or into the beginning of this year, you are going to be dealing with past people and past relationships that are going to have to come back up because you didn't finish them. Finish him. So, as for your most important lesson in this coming year, understanding that we have the sad embrace. So understanding that you can't be everything for everybody. There can't be you as a Leo everywhere, at every time, every place. And you're really leaving it to other people to decide. You're leaving it to other people to prove themselves to you. And that's going to be your most important lesson, is also understanding that people have other lives, understanding that your life is different than theirs, and being okay with that, rather than feeling this loneliness, rather than feeling this, you know, bummed out, like, oh, lonely, poor me, you know, which it is sad, feeling lonely, feeling gloomy. Like, I feel like somebody kind of sat in this position and cried. Kind of just they either put their head in their knees or they put their head in their hands and just, God, what do I do? Like, Spirit, what do I do? Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, like anybody, you know, anybody that would listen. I feel like you just kind of sat for a minute just like this, and then just kind of slowly just, oh man, and just like let it all out. And that's good, because you were letting out not so much the disappointment, but you were letting out the expectations that people see in you and that you see in other people. Now, as for your overall, where are you headed to in the next 12 months? You are headed into the wishing well. So this is the time to put all of your dreams, all of your wishes, all of your expectations into this to manifest. Not expectations of others. Not expectations of how others view you, right? Like this. Like what I was talking about with this one. No, baby. No. You're headed to put your wishes in a wishing well. She's alone. She didn't take nobody. It's like blowing out the birthday candle. You don't tell them your wish. And immediately after she walks away from this intention, she can't believe it. Look at her face. She is in awe that all the things that she had put out to the universe in thankfulness. Now, I would encourage you, if this is resonating, I would encourage you to get an altar. Pinterest altar. I'll just say that. Pinterest altar. A spiritual altar. And they'll give you different kinds, and you can go with your different, and this is where it comes in. You need to build an altar of all of your intentions, everything that you want, everything that you desire. And you're going to go to that altar and you're going to thank it for everything that it's given you. You're going to be grateful for what it's given you, even if it's not what you wanted. I repeat, even if it's not what you wanted. Your altar, what you are putting out to the universe, and what the universe is going to allow you to have, is going to be what you set out as your intentions. What you set out to the universe that you want. Live like you have it already. And if you don't, if it's not for you, Spirit will let you know. But you need to make an altar. I really feel that you need to make an altar and put everything that you want, all of your dreams, all of your, write letters to yourself and put them in there. Put a burn bowl in there and in the middle, and when you're having a hard day, you know, write stuff down and what you want to accomplish, why you're feeling the way that you're feeling, and why it's justified and why it's not justified, and then burn it, you know? Use that altar to your advantage, because it's really, really, really going to help you. Okay. So, what is this legal? We're going to go over this legal details. I have a minute. What is this details? What is this details? This could be home life. Or this could also be, look at the details in faulty advertisement. Like, look at the details. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. What else can we get for details? What else can we get for details? Yeah, legal. We have justice. And starting new. Whether you're starting a new business, starting new in your life. Like I said, divorce, marriage. Look at the fine print. If you're getting a prenup, look at the fine print. Baby, if they want to take everything from you and leave you with nothing, that's not fair. That's not fair. Unless they have legit reasons to have a prenup, like a family business or something like that, or a, you know, really big money, then there's no reason for them to trap you into something or leave you out when you're, you know, you may want a prenup, whatever works for you guys. But I'm just saying, details. It's still saying, if it sounds too good to be true, watch your investments and everything. Watch your investments. Clarity. Important notes. Take notes. This is something legal, something that needs to be balanced and starting with a new beginning. What is this new beginning that we're starting? What is this new beginning that we're starting? Yeah. You could be moving, or you could just be deciding on what you're going to do, making a decision to move forward, trying to make a decision on how to move forward, what you're going to do. You could be just looking for clarity on what you're going to do. Stuff like that. What else can we get for this details? Pay attention to weight gain. Stress could be making you overeat, especially during the holidays. You could have gained some weight during the holidays. I know I did. I literally gained like 8 pounds and I purged and I backed down to my normal weight. I actually lost a couple more pounds this morning, but I was like, oh my God. It literally 2 weeks of eating like crap and I gained 8 pounds. It's so easy to gain weight. It's so easy to gain weight. I was so bloated, and then I like started my girl stuff and I was even more bloated and my pants weren't fitting and I was, oh, it's like I'm gonna die. So just purge that out, you know. It's not a big deal. Just pay attention. Make sure that you're not letting yourself go over and be unhealthy. I just want you guys to be healthy. You know, I'm not trying to shame anybody. I'm not trying to be that person. You know, just drink your water, be healthy, you know, just be happy. Be happy with who you are. And if you're not happy, you know, just change it. Don't regress. All you can do is make yourself better. Don't make yourself worse. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's kind of like this Empress as well. Don't let the down times really take you down. Be nurturing to yourself and be kind to yourself. Be kind with your words to yourself, and you can accomplish what you want to accomplish. You're worth being here in this life. And, you know, I love you. Spirit loves you, and we need you to be here. We need you to accomplish what we need you to accomplish. Set those wishes out there because they're yours for the taking. I love you. Have a great weekend, and I will see you later, and hopefully we can talk about your little flames over there. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Have a great night.